Who does the daily chores? Who does the weekly chores? Who does the bi-weekly chores and the monthly chores? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by spongeoutlet.com. Now, if you are a house cleaner or if you are a homeowner and you do daily chores, weekly chores, bi-weekly chores, you're probably familiar with eraser sponges, right? And they cost about $1 a piece even if you buy them in bulk and you buy them at the grocery stores. But the truth of the matter is, did you know you can get the exact same material, exact same product at 29 cents per eraser sponge when you buy them in bulk from spongeoutlet.com? So you can stock up on them and keep them in your house so that you can remove fingerprints from around the handles of your doors and the kick marks that are on the bottoms of your doors and your baseboards and those black skid marks that are on your hardwood floors. You can use them for so many things. It's amazing. And at 29 cents a piece, you can't go wrong. You can stock up now and just have a supply on hand so you never run out. Spongeoutlet.com. And if you're going to go there, use my personal code, which is ABSAVE for Angela Brown, ABSAVE, S-A-V-E, so that you can get an extra 5% off on your entire purchase. All right, on to today's show, which is from a house cleaner who has this question.
Hello, Angela. Congrats for your show. I really love it. And I'm going to go straight to the question. I wanted to know if you can just mention like the chores that are considered daily chores, weekly chores, bi-weekly chores, and monthly chores, and so on. So as a house cleaner, we can just have like a list of the things that need to be performed and the frequency of them, like the standard things that we're supposed to be doing. Because I know customers believe that if we come on a monthly basis, we have to clean after themselves when they're supposed to be doing this every single day. It'll be great to hear your standards and looking forward to it. Thank you so much, and congrats again for the great information you always provide. Have a great day.
All right, this is a question that comes up regularly, and people want to know what are the daily chores, what are the weekly chores, and who is responsible for what. All right, as a house cleaner, you are responsible for weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly chores if that is how you're hired. If you're hired as a housekeeper and you come in and your job is the daily chores, then you would do daily chores. But for all of you homeowners that are out there listening, let's take a walk through the daily chores. These are things that you are responsible for that your house cleaner does not do. Okay, so you wake up out of bed in the morning. The very first thing that you do is you make your bed. That is a daily chore and that is your responsibility. When you take off those pajamas, putting those away or throwing them in the hamper, that is a daily chore and that is your job. Then if you go down and you eat breakfast, taking your dishes back to the sink, that is a daily chore, that is your responsibility. Washing up those dishes or putting them in the dishwasher, also your responsibility. Wiping off that counter of all the breadcrumbs, your responsibility. That is a daily chore. Then let's say that you go into the bathroom and you're going to take your shower. All right, lots of stuff in the bathroom that are daily chores. When you brush your teeth and you put your electric toothbrush back on the toothbrush holder, all that gunk that collects, that's a daily job. It is your job to clean that up on a daily basis. That's your job. Okay, wiping the countertop down around you so that you don't have all kinds of toothpaste and gunk that collects, that's a daily chore and that is your job. This is your home. You live here. And so you want it to be as beautiful as possible, and that requires what we call maintenance. And so maintenance are just daily chores. Now let's say that you jump in the shower and you have a glass shower wall. When you get out of the shower to squeegee that shower off, that is a daily chore. You do it after every shower, even if you take 3 showers a day. So that is a daily chore. That's your job. And if you have a shower curtain, your job is to close it when you're done so that it can drip dry and it doesn't bunch up and turn into mold. That's your job. Then when you get out of the shower and you dry off and you have this towel, to hang your towel back up, that's your job. Okay, that's a daily chore. So as you walk through the house, there are a bunch of daily chores. And the daily chores may include vacuuming. The vacuuming is up to debate with your house cleaner if you have a weekly house cleaner. But if you have a bi-weekly house cleaner, I would not go between cleanings to vacuum your carpets because there's a lot of dust that gets tracked in, there's a lot of stuff that settles, and that can ruin your carpets if you don't maintain them on a regular basis. So I would say 3 or 4 times a week sometimes every day, depending on how many kids and how many pets live in your house and how much traffic is there. There are rooms of my house that get a lot of use, and I vacuum those rooms every day. Now, there are rooms of my house that don't get much use at all, and so I vacuum those every other week. And it's just because nobody goes in those rooms, and it's just a maintenance thing. So if there are rooms of your house, it may not be the whole house. It just may be 3 or 4 rooms that get lots of use. That's a daily chore. All right, the daily chores are anything that needs to be done on a regular basis. And I'm not going to suggest mopping as a daily chore, but I'm going to suggest touch-up is. If you spill some coffee or you spill some orange juice on the floor, daily chore, grab a paper towel or grab a wet rag, wipe that up right now. Do not leave that for the house cleaner, because everybody that walks over that space for the next week or 2 weeks are going to track that all over your floor. And then instead of having a little puddle to clean up, you're going to have a whole floor of sticky mess that's now collecting dust and all kinds of stuff. So daily chore, those are your chores. And you don't want to pay at house cleaner prices, because house cleaners are expensive. They are. You don't want to pay at house cleaner prices then to come in and do your daily stuff. Daily stuff is just like brushing your teeth. It's like taking a shower. There's stuff you do every day. It's part of your job. When the house cleaner comes, the house cleaner is going to do a bunch of other stuff. Yes, they're going to vacuum your floors, but they're also going to dust. They're going to be dusting things like your lights and your ceiling fans and your end tables, and they'll be wiping down your furniture, and they're going to be dusting your blinds and all of these other things. These are things that you normally do not do on a daily basis. That would go into a weekly or a bi-weekly category. And depending on whether you have a lot of traffic in your home, if you have lots of kids and lots of pets, you may need a house cleaner every week. If you don't, and you have minimal traffic and minimal people that live in your house, you could probably go with bi-weekly cleaning. The monthly cleaning is a really sore subject with me, because there are people that are trying to enjoy the benefits of a beautiful, clean house on a minimalist budget. And so they don't want to spring for bi-weekly cleaning. They only want you to come once a month. The problem with coming once a month is there's a lot of dust that settles, and there's a lot of maintenance, and it turns into almost a deep cleaning every single time. Now, a deep cleaning would include things like opening the cupboards and wiping the insides of the cupboards out and the insides of the cupboard doors, and pulling out the stuff out of the refrigerator and throwing old expired food away and wiping down all the shelves and defrosting the freezer and things like that. It's a deeper cleaning. And we don't do that on a regular maintenance clean, which is bi-weekly or even monthly. That doesn't happen. It's a special upsell project. But my suggestion to you is this. If you have a house cleaner come once a month, it's not going to take 3 hours to clean your house. It might take 6, because they have to do everything all over again to get it back up to maintenance standards. So if you are a very tidy, meticulous person and you do all of your daily chores on a regular basis, the house cleaner comes in, and thank goodness they're not picking up after you. But they still have a lot of work to do on a monthly clean. And so my suggestion is, don't even go for the monthly cleans. They're really not helpful to you, because you get your house really nice, and then all of a sudden there's just all this buildup. And it's not a good way to live. If you want to live in a tidy space, make a commitment and factor that into your budget. And then figure out a way to have someone come to your house even every other week. And that's kind of standard in the industry. Bi-weekly, every other week. And that way, everything that kind of catches dust and is starting to get out of hand, we can tidy that and bring it back up to standard very quickly. So it's efficient, it's effective, and it costs you a lot less money than if you do the once a month cleaning. Alrighty, those are daily chores, weekly chores, monthly chores, and who does them? As a homeowner, you do all the daily chores. As a house cleaner, you get paid to do weekly, bi-weekly, monthly chores, deep cleaning, and then special things like spring cleaning and attic cleaning and garage cleaning and appliance cleaning and stuff like that. Alrighty, that's my 2 cents for today, and until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.